What up, DCS crew and holy Kansept, guys? It is 2021 going off with a bang at Kansept. They have been introducing some serious firepower in their 2021 catalog, which is going to be below in the description of this video. Guys, there have been a couple of knives that have mysteriously arrived at my doorstep, as well as a few other select reviewers that you may see pop up probably this week or next week. Really excited to talk about these because they are really marketing their new 2021 catalog and their new line. They've got some really sick stuff. I could go on, but I'm going to let the intro play and then get right to it. There's stuff that you need to know about these knives, and I'm going to tell you about it right after this. All right, guys, welcome back. And like I said, Kansept has been kicking some A lately, man, and that's the kind of A that is followed by an SS at the end, if you will. It's been about a year since we caught up with the Kansept crew over at SHOT Show 2020 in Las Vegas, and they have been really busy. So now that things are really starting to ramp up for the company, they went ahead and they released a preliminary catalog with releases from, Oh Stop Hell, Sheepdog knives, Matt Degnan. And just for the sake of the video, I do want to say I am going to be hosting a giveaway. I'm going to show you what I'm going to give away at the end of the video. But what I want you to do is, in the description, you're going to find the catalog for Kansept knives. I want you to pick one knife, and I want you to write down what that knife is that you are looking forward to in the comment section. Now, I'm going to pick a random comment, and you are going to win a knife that I will show at the end of this video. So, moving forward, I'm going to start first with one that has got my attention, and it's center stage right now. This is the Murdered Out Main Street. It's not the Murdered Out Main Street, but yeah, it's an all-black version of the Main Street from Dirk Pinkerton, which is actually the large version or the big bro of the little Main Street that I had been showing recently on the channel. This is a cool little knife. It's great for a nice little fifth pocket knife, but man, let me tell you something. When you want something that's more than a fifth pocket and you want to make an impression, ladies and gentlemen, this is the knife to take out. I mean, this is some serious stuff right here. It's running on bearings. Beautiful action. I mean, this G10 is nice and grippy. For it not being a deep carry clip, it actually carries surprisingly well in the pocket. It's a nice thin profile, and it does have liners. And man, I just, that thing is murdered out and ready to do some damage. And if you recall, let me go ahead and put these to the side really quick so I can show you something. This is actually a nod in the production line, actually, to one that is very close and dear to my heart, and is from Kaiser, called the Rogue. Now, you might remember this one. This was one that was pretty famous. It was a great value from Kaiser. They went ahead and they created a larger version of, this idea. Dirk ended up taking this idea and just took it to new heights with the Main Street. I believe that they're gonna have micarta variants, but for now, they did go ahead and send me this one. This is really badass, and it unlike the Rogue, which is on washers, this is on bearings, and you can clearly tell. Oh, that is so nice. And just so you can see what the difference is size-wise between this and his little brother, let me go ahead and show them both right here so you can see. Yeah, he is definitely a big brother. So be sure to go ahead and check both of them out. They are both coming in at 154 cm. This is stonewashed 154 cm, and this is a black, just a straight black DLC coated 154 cm blade. That is the Main Street and the little Main Street from Dirk Pinkerton. All right, guys, so the Main Street actually pushed the other knife that was here out of the way, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it back. This is the Prickle, okay? Now, I apologize because the name of the designer of this particular blade is such that I am going to have some issues pronouncing it, so I'm going to go ahead and put his name over here. But in any case, the Prickle, it has just over a 3.5-inch blade. It's an awesome front flipper, okay? You can use your index finger and flick it open, or You can use your thumb, roll it out slow, or just fire it out like that. It does run on bearings. This particular variant is black G10 with a black DLC coated 154 cm blade. Notice the maker's mark right there. This is the front, back, clip side, lock side. And look at the liners and the hardware. That's black with brass. I mean, that is such a nice combination. I'm really surprised that nobody came out with this before. I'm extremely shocked. Out of all of them, this has to be my favorite. This is nice. This is, look at that, fuller. Guys, this is style. Oh, if this isn't style, I don't know what the hell is, man. Kansept, I mean, they really hit it out of the park with this one. I can't wait to do an in-depth review of this. This is the Prickle from Kansept Knives. All right, guys, now on to the last but not least of the knives in the catalog. You have probably seen this in various variants. I actually did video on the mini version of this particular knife. This is the Cryo. Now, that's Cryo with a K, by the way. And this is one of the variants that they had done earlier with some really awesome distressed burlap micarta and a stone-washed blade. Let me see if it shows it on here. This is D2 steel, okay, on this particular variant. And it's got a nice pocket clip, but the truth is, well, while carrying this, if you're right-handed, it actually digs into your hand with this particular part of the clip significantly. It's not really, I'm not really the biggest fan of that, and it has what seems to look like a little bit of a recurve on the blade. And I'm not the biggest fan of recurve. I mean, I can probably sharpen it without a problem using what I've got, but I'm not the biggest fan. And you know, there's a couple of things I liked and there's a couple of things that I didn't like. But one thing that was really glaring about this is that it had that issue with the pocket clip. And there were enough people that actually spoke to Kansept about it that they went ahead and they issued this version of the Cryo. Now, that's not the only thing that's obviously changed. It's still, you know, there's some obvious differences. Now, what's similar is the fact that it is running on bearings and it still has that distressed burlap micarta. But the truth is, there's a whole lot more that they have done to this particular thing. I mean, first off, the action stays nice and smooth. Oh, look at that. And aside from the fact that they've updated the hardware, they included a deep carry clip, finally. And it feels so freaking good in the hand. This was the right thing that they needed to do. So they made an immediate upgrade to the Cryo by adding not only a DLC version, which by the way comes with a green burlap micarta as well as the brown micarta that you see here. It also comes with the deep carry clip. So I'm a really big fan of this knife. I would have preferred that it didn't have the slight recurve on the blade, but you know, I mean, it's enough to where, you know, people can deal with it because of the fact that both versions that I've gotten, actually, yeah, I'm looking at them both. The grind seems to be pretty symmetrical. So what I have actually been doing is I've been using for my blades that have even a slight recurve, I've been using the Spyderco Sharp Maker, which I have around here, don't I? I don't know. Where are you? Well, it's not here, but in any case, I've been using the Spyderco Sharp Maker for them, and it's worked out, you know, beautifully. And I got a feeling that it's going to work out just as good for this one. This is a really, really nice version. Now, don't be surprised when you get these if they are caked in oil, because this still is the D2 version. And while they're switching to 154 cm on their variants, they do still coat their blades with their 154 cm or D2, which this one is a black coated D2 blade. And like I said, this is the updated Cryo from Kansept Knives. All right, guys, so that's just a quick taste of what is going to be a part of Kansept's 2021 catalog. Now, like I had mentioned before at the beginning of this video, I'm going to give you the chance to win one of Kansept knives. And it's not going to be one of the 154 cm or the D2 knives. It's going to be one of their premium knives. I guarantee it. And I'll tell you which one it is right after I explain the rules. Now, the rules are as follows. I'm going to place, again, the link to the Kansept catalog for 2021 in my description. Now, what you need to do is you need to click that link, check out the catalog, and in the comments section, I want you to leave a comment with the model and the model number of the variant that you are most interested in being released by Kansept for 2021. So as an example, if you like this model right here, you want to say, I like the Prickle model number T1012A1. If you like this model right here, I like the Main Street model T1015A1. Write that in the comments. That's all you got to do. You don't have to do some crazy hashtag DCS, blah, 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 blah. And you will be eligible once this is all over. Okay. I will select one particular individual after 15 days of this particular video being run, and you will win a Kansept Sprite. Now, doesn't look like much on that side, right? Well, how about the part with the carbon fiber inlays, baby? S35VN steel satin blade, titanium with carbon fiber inlays. That's 3 individual carbon fiber inlays. Beautiful, beautiful handle. Smooth, silky action, skeletonized flipper. Such a beautiful frame lock. This is part of their 2020 collection, and I want you to have it. So do yourself a favor, comment below which model you are most looking forward to after checking out the Kansept 2021 catalog listed in the description. Guys, this knife could be yours. Do yourself a favor. Get in on this contest, and just remember, whichever Kansept knife you choose, if you EDC, think of DCS. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will hopefully see you soon. Peace.